Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Trina Bobini, your Christian. I said Bobini. Christian. Oh, Lord. Anywho, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Trina Bobina. Yes, as you can see, I got a lot on my mind this morning, but it's all good. Today I'm not gonna be doing much. I'm just gonna be chilling. I really don't have anything to do. I'm just running a few errands. It's nothing major, just going by Walgreens and things like that. And that's about all. And I'm going to get I'm going to Lowe's. I think I'm going to Lowe's or Home Depot. I'm gonna go do a run to Lowe's or Home Depot and get some things, y'all. I'm also gonna be I'm tired of waiting on people to take care of this one little house. I've seen in the neighborhood where I invested in 10 years ago. Harvey came, everything got destroyed. I got the house done on the inside. Wasn't really worried about the outside because the outside was still looking pretty decent, but now it's gotten to the point to where it looks bad out there or whatever. But as you all know, that I told you all that I was gonna make a move towards the country. So I'm basically trying to get the house here in Houston together because it was an investment home. It was never to stay in forever. It was something, yes, live there in it, you know what I'm saying, for a few years until it was paid off and everything. And then let it go. Either use it for another business, because like I said, the business that I'm in, rather I'm doing a boarding home for the elderly, for aging adults that have mental and physical disabilities, or turn it into a home for girls that are coming out of CPS custody. I don't know if a lot of you know, but when they come out of CPS custody, they really don't have anywhere to go, and the programs are limited. So I was like, that's something I could do. I don't have to deal with like girls from the age of like 12, 13 to 16 anymore. I can transfer over to girls that are becoming young adults, and they can live on their own. The requirements is that they have to either go to college or get a job, and would be the requirements for them to stay at the home. And that's what I want to do with the home that I invested in several years ago. I'm basically just trying to get everything together. Like, I'm tired of y'all. When I tell y'all, the pandemic stopped everything, because I was going to get the house done during the pandemic. I mean, before the pandemic, when I first started the thing for teen girls or whatever, my little thing to organization for teen girls. But the pandemic came and it just threw me all the way off, and then you have to use your money for other things than the projects that you already had in place. So I'm like, screw that. I'm not waiting on nobody. I'm tired of waiting on people. Y'all don't know. I done came out of so much money. I came off so much money, you all. Until it's ridiculous. On this one house, people would do stuff to the house and they wouldn't finish the job, and I've been and paid them their money, or they'll do the job and they'll do a sloppy job, and then I have to get everything redone all over again. Like, I'm not doing that anymore. So I had got out there with a sander and stuff and started sanding everything my doggone self, because my mama, she raised a hard-working woman. Hold on, you guys. Well, anyway, like I was saying, my mom raised a hard-working woman. I am one of the kids that she had that carry all her values. Like, I know how to do everything, whether it's working on a car, working on a house, working hard with people. I love children. I don't have any, but that I'm working with right now, well, sort of working with them, but not working with them, because like I said, I'm trying to transfer over from doing all of that. I'm ready to move forward with my life. I'll be 40 this year, and I want to retire and do what I need to do, because I I've done a lot. You know, I've done everything for everybody. I'm ready to live my life. God blessed me with financial stability, you know, and he did what I asked him to do by removing some people out of my life that doesn't necessarily belong there, that I was taking with me, that doesn't belong with me. And he's been doing that for me, and he has done that for me. So I'm just basically at that point to where I'm like, I'm ready to make a move. When God tells me to move, I'm ready to move. You know, I'm not a person that like a lot of change. I have a big issue with things changing, but when I'm ready to make a move, it's really time to make a move, you know, because I wait on God. When God tells me to do something, that's when I do it. Sometimes I don't listen, but sometimes I do. Hello, yes. So I'm like, you know, it's time for me to bounce. Yeah. But I just want to get this house done with already. I'm gonna have somebody to help me put the wood on myself. I'm gonna finish sanding myself, and by the end of October or the beginning of November, it's gonna be painted. And that's one less thing I have to worry about. You know, because I have other things to do. Like, it's stopping me from doing other things that I need to do. You know, I believe in working in order, and sometimes things get disshuffled and it doesn't work in order, but it comes out for the good. And sometimes things doesn't work out for the good, but when it's something that God put in place and he tell you to do something in this certain order, then it needs to be done in that certain order. And sometimes there are obstacles, you know what I'm saying, that hold you from doing those things, but eventually it comes together. It may not be at the time you want it to happen, but it eventually will happen. But if you can help it, you know what I'm saying, if you can help it push it along, then that's what you need to do. Because not all things have to be done by God. Some things have to be done by you, and sometimes it be you that have to start it out first before God even make a move. You know what I'm saying? And then it's not even about you taking action. It's really about your heart and mind being lined up as well. You know, so I'm there. I'm there with my heart and my mind being lined up. You know what I'm saying? So it's time. Like, it's time for me. God has already done everything I asked him to. Now it's time for me, when all else failed, time for me to get myself together and go ahead and do what I need to do to get it done. You know, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have time to be waiting on nobody that's gonna continue to mess over me and take my money. I will get out there and continue doing it on my own, because it's only the top part of the woodwork that need to be done to the home, you know. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and just sand everywhere that I know need to be sanded, so that way once I put that wood up, it's just straight paint action. Like, I've been slacking, I really have, you know what I'm saying. I just stopped sanding and everything, but I basically got everything done, you see what I'm saying, on sanding wise. But I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna keep on going. So when it's time for that, when that wood goes up before this month is over with, I will be able to just say, you know what, okay, let's go ahead and start painting or priming it first or something and get it done. You know, because like, I don't got time for this mess. I'm ready to get it done. You know, it's an investment home, and that's what it's going to continue to be, an investment home. It's something that I purchased. I tell everybody, I didn't go out and get a big house. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go out and get the fanciest cars. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I know a lot of people that know me personally will be like, girl, you done had Benzes, you done had Jaguars, you done had Cadillacs, you done had all of that stuff your entire life since the age of 13. You know, my first car was a Montero Sports, Mitsubishi Montero Sports. That's when they were first came out, and they were very popular. I was 13 years old, you know. So they're like, girl, you know. So it's not that I didn't have nice cars, but I had got to the point to where I was like, you know what, I'll drive anything, because before I had that stuff, I was driving in hoodoos. You know what I'm saying? I was driving in hoodoos, riding in hoodoos, doing crime in hoodoos, and all that type of stuff. So I could never like push a whip and be like, oh no, I'll never drive that no more. And yes, I would, and I did for the come up. You see what I'm saying? For the come up of a better life, a come up to make sure that I'm straight. And I did every step that I needed to take to make sure that I'm financially stable and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Some things I do want, I don't go get. You see what I'm saying? I don't do that. Things that I want, I don't pick it up all the time. I always make sure that I have what I need before anything. I could do without my wants. Longest my bills are paid, longest my houses are paid, my vehicles are good, I'm okay. You know, I've always drove cash cars. I've literally my entire life only had 3 cars that I had a note on. And I'm really talking about like foreign cars. Those were paid off. You know, all my foreign cars was paid cash and things like that, you know. Excuse that if you hear it in the back. I have some stuff loose in the back there that's just moving around. But yeah, you guys, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I don't even know what I want to cook today. I know this weekend, today is Wednesday, I know this weekend I'm going to be taking me a little trip. It's gonna be in Texas, but I'm going to take a little trip just to enjoy myself and relax, because that's what I want to do. I want to relax, and I want to think about some things I want to get me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take wine to the place I'm going to, because I don't know if they're going to have gang wardens. I'm not gang wardens. Well, yeah, gang wardens out there or whatever. But I want to have me a little picnic. I want to take my my inspirational little books with me and my journal. Y'all, I'm almost finished with this journal that I started at the in January of this year. I'm excited about that. I am so ready to start a new journal. I don't know about a lot of people that do their prayer journals. Do you get excited like I get excited? Because when I start a prayer journal and I finish a prayer journal, I be like, oh yes, I'm supposed to start on another journal, you know. And the reason why I get excited about it and stuff is because, like, I'm like, oh, look at all these prayers I've written down, and you know, talking to God and talking to Jesus, you know, and oh man, I can't wait until, you know, December the 31st, where I sit down and read every prayer that I've written for the year and have those prayers come to pass. And if some of them haven't came to pass, is there something that I could do different? That way, that going into the new year, I can set my mind and put things in motion to make sure that I line up with God for those prayers to be answered. You know, that's what I do, you all. I can't wait to finish it, you know, even though I'm going to be on another journal when the December the 31st get here. Still, I have that one that I'm going to be still working on, that I'm going to look at and say, hey, this is what it is, that this is what happened, and this is what I needed to be and what I wanted to be. This is my heart desire, and I know that God is going to do it for me. I have the faith that He will, and get it done, you know. And I must say, you all, everything that I prayed for in my last year journal, and that I read back to myself last year, December the 31st of 2021, all of the prayers that went through in 2021 was good, and every prayer that hadn't been answered yet in 2021 have came to pass in 2022. So I'm excited about that everything that I spoke to God and Jesus about in my prayer journals in 2021 has been completed. It is done. Now I can't wait to go back and read my prayers for 2022 on December the 31st of 2022 to see what has manifested and what hasn't, and what steps can I take to make sure that I line up with our Lord and Savior to get it done. So yeah, you guys, I'm most excited about that. I hate that I didn't. I don't hate, but I'm not doing Vlogtober. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because of a lot of Christians say, oh, you know what I'm saying, that worships the dead, and you know what I'm saying, all the googly stuff and all of that. It's not that way with me, because I still, on Halloween, I don't give candy or anything. I will go and, you know, to the store or to the bank or whatever, and get some money, all ones, and I will give the kids money for Halloween. I don't get a lot of money because a lot of kids don't knock on the door, but I get like maybe $40 or $50, maybe between $30 and $50 worth of ones, and every child that come to my door get $1, you know. And I'm thinking about stepping it up this year and doing $2, because I know how kids are. They'll go and tell their friends, well, I went to this lady house last year and she gave me $1, because I've been doing it for some years now. And they come to the house and they get their little dollars, but I'm thinking about giving them $2 this time, just because things are expensive now in the stores. And $1, yes, it will buy you the fun size candies, you know what I'm saying, if their parent take them to Family Dollars or Dollar General or the 99-cent store or Dollar Tree, they can get their favorite candy or whatever. But everything has went up, so I'm going to make sure that they have enough money in their little pockets to go get whatever candy that their heart desires, because children don't see it the way we see it. You know, children don't see Halloween the way we see it. Children see it as, oh, I get to dress up as my favorite person. I get to get a lot of candy, and I get to watch spooky stuff. I get popcorn, I get candy apples. I get to do all this cool stuff that I want to do for Halloween, and dressed up as my superhero. That's what kids look at. I get to sit and eat all of the candy and party as my favorite hero. That's what kids think of Halloween. So I will never pride the children of that, you know. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, you guys, I'm getting ready to go into the house, and you know, for a little while, and then we're going to step out later on. Okay, bye. So I'm in Walmart, but I use the Vagisil pH balance, and y'all, they are out. But they have this here. I've never used it. But see, I'm really, really sensitive down there. Like, I can't just put anything on my coochie. Oh, man. But it's $3.48. I wonder if I try it. I wonder if it's any good. Okay, it say pH friendly on there. And Summer Eve, y'all, it doesn't do nothing for me. I don't know why. It just doesn't. And like I can't have no scent stuff down there and all of that stuff. It has to be like, man. But this is too small. God, I hate that. Oh, I got some Vagisil wipes way up there at the top. But those are wipes. I need some real stuff. Let's see if the unnamed brand one, compare it. Says compared to Summer Eve. Summer Eve doesn't do anything for my body. Oh look, they got this. This is Vagisil. I didn't even realize that. So I guess I'm gonna be trying this one today. I usually get the purple one, the Vagisil in a purple bottle, but doesn't look like they have any. So I'm gonna try this one. It's skin friendly. My main thing is, and it's pH balance. Look, so that's gonna be great. Now I'm in the fishing department. Let's see. I need to check on ammo. And good morning, you guys. It's your favorite hood Christian, Trina Bobina. How you guys doing? Today is gonna be exciting. We're going to Anahuac to go fishing. Ooh, I can't wait. I'm bringing my journals with me. I'm gonna chill. Man, I'm gonna have some fun, and we'll see you guys there. What is up, you guys? So we made it to the spot to go fishing, and yeah, I'm supposed to get it in, y'all. So far I've caught 3 crabs. I came to sit in the car for a few minutes, but yeah, so far I caught 3 baby crabs rather, and I think that'll be good. Give it to the fact that it's only me that eats gumbo, it's only me basically. And that'll be good for me, a little small gumbo. That'll be good for some juice, for the roux. So, yeah. But anywho, let me get on out here, y'all, and finish fishing. I'll show y'all a little something once I start catching something. All right, bye. Out here in Anahuac, Texas, fishing. Decided to come down and check and see what's at the end of the park. See what's going on down here, because I do see some vehicles down here. So I'm just riding to check it out, to see what's up. this is nicer down here than where I'm at. This is sort of like a beachfront getting ready to come up. He has his own private pier. Look like, yeah, that's his own private pier. That's their private pier over there at that house. Looks pretty good down here, you guys. Take a look. Yeah. I'm gonna turn around and go back to my little spot. But I have a lot of the areas. Yeah. Let's see. Like when I move down to the country, it's gonna be by a lake. I'm gonna make sure that I put me a ramp out for a pier so I can be able to walk out of my back door and straight into the water. And I'm thinking about getting another boat as well. But yeah, it's some nice spots down here as well. The fish, pretty cool. This guy's over there. So just for y'all though that's not in Houston, you know, Texas rather, this is Chambers County. That's where I am. So yeah, I don't have my seatbelt on. I'm wondering why my car driving funny. I'm in L. Didn't even pay it any attention. It's a beautiful day. Like the last time that came down here, man, we got drums, reds. We had drums. I'm sorry, you guys. I was getting a text message. Had drums, red, trout, flounder, some crabs. I have caught like 4 crabs so far, but they're baby crabs, so they won't be good for nothing but like juicing, you know, for some gumbo, because you know it's just me. So little small crabs are good for me. I basically like it for the juice, the taste of it, you know. I mainly eat like the sausage and stuff like that, and the chicken. I love that. And I love putting I do a brown roux. Some people do a red roux, you know, with tomatoes and okra and stuff. I don't do that. I like chicken, sausage, and crabs. Or else I'll put some turkey wings in there. Or else I'll put a hen in there. And be good to go for my gumbo. I can't wait for you guys to get a chance to see my house that's in the country, but this is beautiful. I am loving Chambers County, Anahuac. I really am. Wish I could find some property out here that's going up for auction. That'd be great. Yep. I'm going back to where I was. Anywho, we 3 carloads deep, and a lot of people don't like being filmed, so I'm gonna cut it off right here, and once we start catching, I will let you guys see. All right, bye. When I go leave my mind, I might be falling deep. The game one left, or he coming down?
He's probably gonna try to slip back up. Girl, get you some rest, you $1 million woman.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the vlog. So remember I was telling you all that I was tired of waiting, that I was gonna start doing the house on my own or whatever. Well, my nephew actually came to help. Even though I'm paying him, I didn't know that he could do this type of work, but he's being assisted, and he's actually doing a pretty good job at getting the work done on the house. I am so excited, you all. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm really excited because, like, this, when you invest into something, you want to see it through. You know what I'm saying? When you invest into something, you want to take pride in what you spent your money in too. You see what I'm saying? And when you spend your money into something, and it's hard-earned money, it didn't come easy. You want to see your investment that you invested in grow or become better in the potential to be something other than what it was when you first got it. No matter what it is, you know, for men love investing into old school cars. Women love investing into, well, most women love investing into land, property, businesses, you know, things like that. And that's me. I'm the type, I invest into land, businesses, and all type of stuff. I mean, I just can't just be like, oh my God, y'all, they got me in the middle of the street. I just can't be like, you know, the type to just sit back. You know, everything that I do and every move that I make is calculated, right? If I buy a piece of jewelry, I don't buy a piece of jewelry to go flaunt and look good in. I purchase vintage jewelry. You see what I'm saying? That's what I purchase. I want to see my money. If I happen to get into a tight spot, I want to be able to say, hey, I got this vintage necklace, this vintage purse, this vintage bracelet, this vintage earrings. I could go get me at least 20, 30 grand off of it real quick. I'm not fist to buy no dang on diamonds and all of that stuff and it loses its value when it walks out the door, jewelry store. That's just not me. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I do when I spend my money is calculated. And that's how I've been able to make it so long and be able to sit on my behind. Even though I work a few years, I just sat on my behind, and my house note, my mortgage, not my house note, but my mortgage was still being paid and all of that stuff. And people was wondering, like, dang, how they able to just sit on their behind and still get all of this stuff. Well, it was because we didn't spend money like that. You see what I'm saying? I didn't spend money like that. Sometimes I would buy things like that, but of course you need clothes and things like that. Of course you're gonna need hygienes and stuff like that. I didn't buy what I wanted. I always got what I needed. And I'm so happy that the age of 40, since I was like maybe 17 to 18 years old, I've been speaking over my life. I'm going to be rich by the time I'm 40 years old. And I'm going, whatever it is that I'm doing, whether I'm in the streets hustling or I have a job or I have my own business, at the age of 40, I'm going to retire. And God is doing that for me, you all. God is doing that for me. And I bust my butt over the years doing things or whatever. But I must say it was very effortless in a lot of things that I had to do. It was very effortless. So I didn't have to do a lot of stuff, you guys. God just gave it to me like that. Like he just gave it to me like that. I was always able to do things and always able to have things and never had to stress about anything. You see what I'm saying? So that has always been a good thing on my behalf, because God saw fit that I was one of the ones that had faith in him and always thought and always knew that what I spoke over my life, he would do for me. Anyway, you guys, I'm getting ready to go into the store, and I'm really getting ready to end the vlog here. I'm getting ready to go into the store. I bought some chicken, and I need some bread. My nephew needs something to drink because he's out there working on the house for me. And I am so happy about that. But I'm getting ready to end this vlog. And make sure that you guys tune into my next video. It's not going to be a vlog. It's just going to be a video. I'm going to show you all how I transform these black tights into something spectacular with things around the house. Okay. See you later. Bye.